All right, go ahead.
If we fought before, he said, and gave no quarter to the French as at
Schongraben.
How will it be now? How now, when he himself is at our head, will all die.
Drunk
A lot, but that's now.
That's how?
That's how I feel, and so do you. To the health of Alexander the First, hurrah, hurrah, rang out the
enthusiastic
voice of the officers. Voices of the officers. And old Captain Kirsten shouted enthusiastically, and no less sincerely than the 20-year-old Rostov, when the officers drank up and smashed their glasses.
We read that yesterday. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. The next day,
Sovereign stayed at
Wischau.
The court
physician
Villiers was
summoned
to him several times in headquarters, and among the nearby troops, the news spread that the
Sovereign
was unwell. He had eaten nothing and slept poorly that night. As people close to him said, the cause of it was the strong impression made on the sovereign's sensitivity soul by the sight of the wounded and dead. At dawn on the 17th, a French officer was sent to Wischau from our outpost, who had come under a flag of truce, asking for a meeting with the Russian Emperor. This officer was
Savary,
the sovereign had only just fallen asleep, and therefore
Savary
had to wait. At noon, he was admitted to the sovereign, and an hour later, he rode with Prince
Dolgorukov
to the outposts of the French army.
Good job.
As rumor had it, the purpose of sending Savary was to propose peace and to propose a meeting between the Emperor Alexander and Napoleon, a personal meeting to the joy and
pride
of the whole army, was refused, and instead of the sovereign Prince
Dolgorukov,
the victor at Wilshu was sent with
Savary
to
negotiate
with Napoleon on the chance that these
negotiations contrary
to expectation had as their purpose a real desire for peace. In the evening, Dolgorukov came back, went straight to the sovereign and spent a long time alone with him. On the 18th and 19th of November, the troops made 2 more marches forward, and the enemy's outposts retreated after brief exchanges of fire. In the highest spheres of the army, in intense bustlingly agitated movement began from noon of the 19th, continuing until the morning of the next day, the 20th of November, when the memorable Battle of Austerlitz took place. Until noon on the 19th, the movement animated conversation running and sending of adjutants were limited to the emperor's headquarters. After noon of the same day, the movement spread to the headquarters of Kutuzov and the staffs of the leaders of columns. By evening, this movement had spread enough through adjutants to all ends and parts of the army, and during the night of the 19th to the 20th, rising up from its nightcap camp, humming with talk, the 80,000 man mass of the Allied army undulated and set off in a huge 6-mile sheet. The concentrated movement, which began that morning in the emperor's headquarters, and gave a push to all subsequent movements, like the first movement of the central wheel in a big tower clock. Slowly one wheel started, another turned, a third, and the wheels, pulleys and gears were set.
Okay, we'll just stop here, okay?
Movement turning more and more quickly. Chimes began to ring.
Figures
popped out, and
not pooped out. Okay, popped.
The clock hands started their measured advance, slowly showing the result of that movement.
Good, that's it. Great job. So proud of you. Best reading ever. Go ahead, socks on.
No.